found this book called Bisho Ilustro no Rial na Hada no Nurikata, How to Draw Realistic Skin of Beautiful Ladies. And I'm about due for a rematch on this one here after hundreds of hours of practice. So let's do this step by step. I'm focusing on the skin today, so for the drawing I'm sticking closer to the reference this time. Salma Hayek at her hotness peak in From Dusk Till Dawn for the line work. I do want to mix these two together because none of these have a spot on angle for me. So photo bash a bit, trace. And then I want to exaggerate the shapes since this will be manga colors after all. You might be wondering why I don't just trace the picture. Well, first of all, watch my Greg Land video where you'll see that it's not easy to turn fades into lines. But you know what? Let's do a side project where I do an actual traced version. But first, let's go for this one. Wait, let me pull up the face pages. One thing I've learned since last year is that if your outline is even slightly off, the end result looks crap. So I'm doing another in-between step with a thinner pencil. The pencil is set to 0% smoothing because it's more fun and looser to sketch, but that doesn't give you that crisp, perfect line. So then I'm using the eraser tool at 100% smoothing to narrow that pencil down a bit. Works well. Yeah, that's more like it. Although some more Bazooka Joes, please. For the inking itself, of course, maximum smoothing and trying to keep the line as thin as possible, sometimes fading into nothingness. So we end up with a clean outline. This part right here is my favorite part of the process of making a drawing. It's kind of coming together and so far it looks awesome. In my mind, this will be the best drawing I will ever make. Look how beautiful this thin to thick transition worked out. At this point I was so much in the zone I was almost late for work. Then picked it up the next day, finally onto the colors. And since this is Japanese with a lot of tricky kanji, let's use the trusty Google Translation app. Step 1, make a flat base color and make sure it's clean under the ink lines. Step 2, use a large brush and a small brush and the smudge eraser tool to drop those shadows. Choose between a hard brush for the close shadows and blurred shadows for far away objects. And for the breast, use an eraser part for the outline and gradient to create the roundness. And for now I'm keeping the hard shadows and soft shadows on a different layer with a mask. Maybe easier to edit later. Okay, step 3, add a mask layer on top of the shadow and add even darker tones to those deep shadows. And since I have 2 layers already, I'll merge those and then mask over that. Always keeping a backup. Huh. Japan and their Clip Studio Paint. This just says use many layers and name them for easy access, which I'm doing. Step 4, even darker shadows, but less saturated. And I'm using this step to really make the edges round. Step 5 is adding a cool blue fade to that dark part. Step 6, light blue stripe highlight as a reflection light. Step 7, a red light on the edges of the shadow where they cross into the light. And now it's good that I kept a backup of that hard shadow shape, because I can just select that now and paint over that without going over the rest. Step 8, add a 3D effect on another layer with the glow function, it says. But Photoshop doesn't have glow, maybe that's a Japanese word for it, but the soft light looks good, I think. Step 9, add a light highlight on where the lightest spots are, using a hard outline for the shiny spots, but then Gaussian blur a bit. Then final step, instead of the black outlines, make them dark skin color. My outline maybe purple. Okay, let's fast forward to the result. Boom! And let's analyze. Get the cover image next to it. Okay, the mouth needs some more work. There was a page about that as well. So, okay, moment of truth, mirror flip. Definitely better than last year's one, but missing some depth, and the eyes are kind of crooked, which I can tweak if I merge the layers. Okay, let's call this a warm-up version, because I still want to do that traced version to see what that looks like. So round 2! I have to learn from my previous mistake, so the line work, including the hair and face, has to be spot on before I start the colors. And yeah, eyes are difficult, but here's a little hack: add some hair over the eye. Okay, let's go through the 10 steps again. Cue the time lapse. Abs look fantastic now. Got lucky on getting that twist in there. And boom! The roundness in the body is much better the second time around. Probably helped that it was a traced actual body. Stomach, yeah, the best part. Looks very round. This leg's not bad either. Drop a like, by the way, if you agree. Give it a try yourself, these 10 steps. Especially adding that blue makes all the difference. And step 9, of course, those yellow white highlights. I don't think I'm going for manga faces next time though, just realistic faces. Anyway, thanks for watching and catch you next time.